Hi there, how are you today? Hope you had a great weekend. I did. I'm sorry that I did not do my daily diary yesterday. I wanted to touch base, but the day just went away from me. I got up at 6 yesterday morning and started packing and went clear until midnight last night. And so it was a long day of just trying to get things organized. And it really had me doing a lot of thinking. It's interesting when you've been married for 18 years, you accumulate a lot of stuff. And I'm going through everything and having to separate it into several piles. There's a pile for myself and my kids, and there's a pile for my husband that he has to take, and then there's a pile that has to go on the entire year's journey with me. So I've got storage, I've got the journey, and then I've got his stuff that he gets to take. And it's interesting when I'm going through everything because we attach such meaning to our stuff. Oh my goodness, the memories and the emotions and the beliefs that we have around them and the attachment that we have to them. And it's just becoming more and more clear as to why I've been asked to do what I've been asked to do over the next year. And one of the messages, there's so many big messages that are going to come through this next year, and I'm so excited to live them and share them and walk alongside you with them so that we all together move through these different arenas that we are now being asked to move through and beyond. And the things that we carry, the material things and all of the things that we have attachments to, all of those things that we have thought we needed to have and needed to cling on to, they're just not necessary anymore. And it really is about the attachments. It's about letting go of what we believe we have to have so that we can go beyond that. And I go through and I think, gosh, what would I really, really need for a year if I couldn't get anything else, if I couldn't take anything else, if this was really all I had with me, what is it that I would need for an entire year in terms of clothes or books or items that really mean something to me or and I cherish? And it's quite interesting to go through one's belongings and see what meanings and attachments and identities we have taken on by having those things, and how easy or not easy it is to say, you know what, I just let it go. I just let it go, and it doesn't mean anything. And even the things that we've spent a lot of money on, to think, oh, I can just let that go. I've spent a lot of money on this. Can you really do it? Can you really just say, it was just energy. The money was energy. The things are energy. It's all really just energy. And I can let it go because energy is always around me and I can remanifest it once again. Can you believe in that principle, that you have the ability to manifest anything you want again and again and again and again, that you need not cling to or hold on or feel that you have to hang on to what you've got. What I've realized is so often the very things that we've bought, the very things that we've collected, the things that we've assigned this attachment and meaning to, they become almost our binding prisons because we can't let go of them, so they don't let go of us. And we carry them around. It's just like emotional baggage. It's just like carrying around all that stuff on our shoulders and our backs every place we go, rather than just saying, that was just something for me to experience. And now that I've experienced it, it's time to let it move on to someone else that needs to experience that. So I invite you, as I clear through all of my collections that I have accumulated over the last 18 years, I invite you to move through your closets and your cupboards, through your rooms and your storage units, and really look at what it is that you're so attached to. What is it can you let go of? What is it that is truly imprisoning you rather than being an adornment to you? What are these material things that are now weighting you down rather than letting you feel light and like you can fly? Maybe it's time to clear out the old stuff, the old energy, the old attachments, the old beliefs around things, and start anew. Maybe it would be kind of neat to start from scratch, a completely blank canvas, saying, I'm willing to walk onto this blank canvas and cast the first stroke of paint of my new life, of my new creation, my new existence, of my new persona, my new identity, and new role that I wish to engage in right now. I'm ready to take each step and create this new masterpiece of art that I am. Are you willing? Are you really willing? Can you do it? Can you look at the thing that you most cherish and hold on to and say, I can let that go now too, because I am beyond this. I am beyond this attachment, this belief, this binding. And I know that whatever truly is mine will not only come back to me, but will come back to me 1,000-fold. We are here as masters walking, always experiencing, always creative consciousness. But what are we creating? By what we're thinking, feeling, and holding on to. So that was my contemplations for the weekend, and the reason that I didn't connect. And I'm very excited because tomorrow I'm going to start to tell you exactly what's going on for the next year. There's so many things that are just one right after another being asked of me. And they're being asked of me so that I can be that example. So that you can look at me and say, oh my goodness, if she can do that, I can definitely do this. So I invite you back tomorrow. We'll have a wonderful time chatting about the adventure that is about to unfold. Until then, in love, of love, and with love, I'm Simran Singh, and I wish you the most beautiful, bountiful day. Be well.